Hello everyone, my name is John Falconer and I'll be teaching the Language Arts and Science class this summer. And summer term starts next Monday, and so I'm sending this out so you can get started setting up your online tools when you get this slideshow. I'm going to click through the slideshow and take 15 or 20 minutes to show how you can set up these tools very easily. There are 4 tools that we're going to set up. One is Gmail, and many of you may already have a Gmail account. See if I can get this to go to the next slide. We're going to set up a Gmail account or Google Drive. They are the same account, and we're going to write papers and be able to collaborate through Google Drive. We're going to use a grammar website called NoRedInk. We're going to use a vocabulary website called Quizlet, and we're also going to work on keyboarding through a website called Typingcom. So it should be very easy. First thing we're going to do is set up a Google account. So if you just click on these slides, or you can click on the little arrows there. Every slide has an image that is clickable, and every slide has a little text to explain what's going on. So the first one, we're going to click on the Gmail, set up a Gmail account, and I'm going to do this split screen. So I'm going to pull this tab out. So we have the Google account here set up. Now we can see the instructions on the slideshow while we fill in this Google account. So on the Google account, I already have one, so I'm going to just jump to sign in. If you don't have an account, put your name in here. Try and find an email address that you can use here, and then password, and confirm that. And don't forget to make a note of your password when you do that. All right, so I'm going to sign in, and I use this. I have a couple of accounts, and it's sending to my phone. And I think that should be enough to let me in. There we go. Okay. So now I'm signed in, and we can go to the next slide. Just click on that, and it should advance you. We're going to check the display name on your Gmail account. So a lot of people have had Gmail since they were very young, or they just made one up for fun. And it's hard for me to recognize who's who in my classes. So what I'd like you to do is click on this link here on the slide, and it will open up another. We're going to just pull this over here so we can see the instructions. And then basically this slide, we're going to check the name. So my name is John Falconer. We'll go deeper into the name. There's a place for a name. You can have a nickname if you want one. I put mine as Mad Scientist just as an example. I don't actually use that. And then this is my display name. So I would like your display name to resemble your registration name, the name you used at GRC. And if you want to change it, you can have it. You can decide how your name will be displayed. You've got one of 3 ways. So choose one that lets me identify you easily, and then we'll move on to the next slide. All right, so you've got your Gmail set up, and you have a good display name I'll be able to recognize. Next step is to click on this image. This will automatically generate a Gmail to me from you using your Gmail account. I'm going to pull this over so we can keep seeing the instructions. So this has all the text and the heading and everything. It's coming to me, Green River Falcon at Gmail. It says you have Gmail, and I give you 10 points for doing this. So all the text is all in there. You just have to hit send. Boom. That's done. So we'll go to the next slide. We're going to set up the rest of our online tools now. There are 3 of them. And if you're not signed in, you can click the little box in the corner of your screen and sign in at Google. What I'd like you to do is make what we call an account login info sheet. This is a sheet that has your username and passwords for all of the accounts we're going to use. So if you click on that, it'll again open up a new tab, which we're going to pull over here. And this is a tab. This is a document that is created in the Gmail, your Gmail account, your Google Drive that you either just created or one that you have had. And what I'd like you to do is, if that's a new Gmail account, go ahead and type in your Gmail name here, the username on that account, and then put in your password here. And I can't see your accounts. Actually, you're going to have to make a copy. So file menu and make a copy. Let's go to the next slide because that has those instructions. All right, make a copy of the template for your own personal use. File, make a copy, and then you can name this whatever you like. It's just going to be on your account. So I might make mine John Falconer and save it. And then now that that is in my name, I can put all my own, I can personalize this any way I like. So what I'd like you to do is to put your Gmail username in here, and then put your password down below, your actual password for that. And then you won't lose it. I often have students lose or forget their passwords, and if you have it on this sheet, you'll be able to access it from a computer or a phone, right? You got a smartphone. So if you need to get to the Google link, you can just click on this URL here, and there's a link right there to your Google account. Once you have your username and password filled in here, we're going to go on to the next one, the next slide. So we filled in our Google login info, and now we're going to create a NoRedInk account. So this is the area in the red area here that we want to work in, but on your account information sheet. So over here on your sheet, you can click on the NoRedInk form and click that link. It's going to open up this. You can see these look the same. We're looking at this sign up as a student. This is a website where we can study grammar. You sign up as a student, and this is our class code, Jumpy Raisin 34, and you just click continue. And then instead of filling in any of these places, you just say sign up with Google. All right, so choose the account that you're using, or you can put in your phone number or Gmail, whichever the case is. And we're going to be using your Gmail credential for all of our tools. So NoRedInk, you'll just log in that way. And I already have an account, but you go ahead and set yours up. And then one thing that we need to do, it's a little confusing at NoRedInk. When you set it up, they're going to generate sentence patterns for you to work on. And you need to choose what they call interests. And I chose a lot of different things here for my interests. And you just need to choose about 20. I have a lot of presidents here because I couldn't make up my mind. There's Einstein. There's quite a few in there. I think I've added to this over the... basically, you'll be adding people until the green bar fills all the way across. So if you like Shrek, you can add Shrek. They'll have a sentence with Shrek. You can put your friends' names in, which I've done. I have some friends in here. And then they make sentences with your friend's name. I put in a couple of favorite pets. And then if you like sports, football players, you can put in some football players. And the main thing is, it doesn't matter what you have in here. And you can put these in any time. You can change them up. Russell Wilson. Seahawks, right? And once that green bar goes all the way across, I think this is how I got so many presidents. I just clicked and clicked and clicked. And when it says continue, you can continue to the next screen. And this will have you all updated. And then I think if you go to the home page, you'll see you'll have an assignment waiting for you. But we're not going to worry about that right now. This week 1 planning diagnostic, it's not due till Friday, next Friday. So we chose our interests, and we have an assignment already, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We'll come back to it. And the next tool we're going to look at is Quizlet. So we want to come back. Get this out of the way. We want to come back to the Quizlet link. Click that, open up that link, and this will sign us up for this class. So you click this link to sign up for to request access. Okay, so you can see this is summer 2020 language arts and science class, and this is John's online summer class. So that's me. So just sign up there, continue with Google. I'll just keep the slideshow moving forward. And then you're going to pick the account, or as you can see here, it asks you, you might be asked to put in your Gmail or your phone number. So if you have more than one account, you may have something like this. Okay, so then pick the one that is appropriate. And I guess this is the one I use as a student in this. See if I can get in. What do you know? It worked, but keep track of those. Passwords and usernames. So don't be shocked that you see Japanese here on the screen. I am bilingual, Japanese English, and so that I don't forget my Japanese, my personal email and Google account is all in Japanese. So I will join kanyu suru, which means to join. So now I'm in the class, and right now there's only one of me here. There's John Falconer, student, that's who just signed in, and then there's John Falconer, the teacher. Okay, and then we do have a set here to study. This is the summer 2020 week 1 scientific method and more. So we have 25 terms to study here. We're going to be working on those our first week, but don't worry about those right now. We're going to keep going through the slideshow. And if you have time, you can go to the App Store or Google Play. Click one of those, and you can get mobile Quizlet. You can either read in the QR code or just click. And I use an Apple computer, so I would download it from here. If you're putting it on your phone or iPhone, go to the appropriate store. I have an Android phone, so I would use Google Play. Put that on your phone. It'll be very useful. It will change your life. Okay, our next tool. Let me move this out of the way. Our next tool is going to be Typing.com. This is a typing website. Let me go back to where we were. Typing.com. We're going to work on keyboarding, so we use this link. Open that up. And if you already have an account, you can use this one on the left. Most of you will not, but I have some students coming back this term. So create a new Typing.com account. Again, we will do it signing up with Google. Oh, and there was a little warning there. You are requesting to join John Falconer's class, SMR20, Language Arts and Science Online. So that's correct. If you get something different, you shouldn't, but if you do, let me know. All right, so joining as a student. And going in as this. I'll log in with that identity. And so welcome back, John. It knows I'm here from before. Let's get caught up on the slideshow. We did that step. We signed up with Google. We chose our account. You might have to enter your phone number or email. And then we already have an assignment. That's going to be to take a typing test. If we click Tests here and click Start Test, we can do a 1-minute typing test, and the timer won't start till you start typing. Don't worry about how fast you type. The main point of this is to establish a beginning point, and I'm hoping that everyone will be 10 words per minute faster by the end of the term. If you already type 40 words per minute or faster, you'll be excused from typing at all for me. And if you type 25 words a minute and you're trying to earn high school credit, you can get 1 credit of high school elective. And if you get to 40, you can get another credit. So we're trying to accommodate high school students as well as work toward the GED. All right, let's go back to see what we have left to do. We should now have all of our online tools set up. So congratulations. Now we can circle back and look at the assignments for Quizlet, NoRedInk, and Typing.com. If you have trouble, email me. My contact information is in the email I sent out in the text, and I'll be catching up with you soon. I'm almost at the 15-minute limit, so I gotta go, but I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.